Hey kids, welcome to lesson 4, controlling memory with variables. Number 6, variables and arithmetic expressions. A common thing to want to do is to store the results of an arithmetic expression. And arithmetic is just a fancy way of saying math. The 4 basic arithmetic operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And they're all available here. There's a quick table that shows examples if we click down here. So we have add, subtract, multiply, divide, and we have this thing called parentheses. If you remember back to your math class, things happen in an order of operation. You usually do the parenthesis addition, subtraction before you do any multiplication or division. So we can do complex math here using parentheses. Misconception alert. When you have a statement like results equal 5 plus 7, realize that this does not store a mathematical expression in the variable. Rather, with this instruction, you're asking to compute 5 plus 7 and then store the answer, a single number, in the variable. We have a little example over here. So you can see the code, the results are 5 plus 7. The answer is 12, and that's what actually is going to be stored, not the 5 plus 7. We have a do this. Goal. The goal here is mostly to acquaint yourself with typing arithmetic expressions. The answer to the question below is less important than learning and should be used as an interesting thing to investigate. We've given you some starting code with 5 statements similar to the one in the table above. Add a console.log or write statement to display the values of each of the variables. Experiment with arithmetic expressions. Try to make them really big and really small. That sounds like a lot of fun. We have some other things here to try. Using multiplication. What's the biggest a number you can store in a variable? Bet you that has something to do with binary. How many digits are the biggest number before it starts using scientific notation? Using subtraction or multiplication with negative numbers, what is the lowest number you can store? Low means a negative number with lots of digits. Using parentheses. Make a crazy big arithmetic expression. Note, composing arithmetic expressions is much easier in text mode and is actually the most unreadable in block mode. Try doing it in text mode. And we're going to stick with text mode here. So it looks like I have to add some console.log or write statements to my 5 little math equations down here. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Expand this up here. So I have a bunch of yellow triangles here. So this is just telling me it's defined and not called. So we need this to either display over here or down in our debug. I think I'm going to do both because I am feeling crazy. Though this is going to be a lot of code, so I'm going to comment this all out. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one is addition. I'm going to come over here, comment add, because that's what we're doing. Give ourselves some space under there. So I have a variable add, which equals 7 plus 3. Wonder how I call that. Let's just try going with write and put the word add. So when the variable add is called, you should get an answer to this. Let's do a console.log too. And we are going to do this as add as well. I have some yellow triangles over there. That's because I forgot my semicolon. So I'm going to add my 2 semicolons there. Hopefully, when I hit run, I should get the answer 10 in my screen and in my debug console down there. Let's try it out. 10 and 10. Worked beautifully. I could also add some text in here. Let's add what we're actually doing. So I'm going to do console log here again. And what am I going to write? I want quotation marks because I want it outputted the same exact way. And let's just say what we're doing. What is 3 added to 7? Quotation marks. Don't forget your semicolon. When I hit run, I should get 10 and 10. And right before in my debug, I should get what is 3 added to 7. That's not really good there. Let's make sure they're both written the same way. There we are. both written out. Reset, run. What is 3 added to 7? 10. And we have 10 there. First one done. 4 more to go. Second one is going to be subtraction, so I'm going to comment that out as sub. I can look above now to get everything I need, or I could come up here and just copy and paste it. So Control C, come down here, Control V. I have to change some things. It's not addition anymore. It is now sub for subtraction, and 3 subtracted from 7, and then we want the log to be sub again. So the variable sub is 7 minus 3. We want to write the sub number up here too, so it should say 10 and then 4. We want a console.log message that says what is 3 subtracted from 7, and the answer, which should be 4. Let's see if we did it right. Reset, run. 10, 4, 10 and 4. So that looks pretty good. Let's move on to multiplication. Comment it out again. Mult. I'm going to paste this in here. I am changing things again to our variable. Our variable is mult, so I have to make sure that's there. Same thing down here. Mult. And I'm going to change what's written here. What is 3 times 7? Let's go ahead and finish these out before we hit run. I'm going to comment and do division next. Paste in what I have here. We are going to change our variables. Our variable is division this time, so make sure it is written in. And then this is 3 divided by 7. Last one here is our parentheses. Everything is still the same. I'm just going to change some stuff up here. Our variable is now paren, and we want to set this to paren. And let's change what's up here. Let's change it to something, well, I don't even know what the answer is, so I'm going to say, what is this even? And a question mark. When I hit reset and run, I should get my addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and parentheses all to display both in my screen here and in my debug console. Let's see if that happens. I have my answers here, 10, 4, 21, 2.333333, and 88.75. If I come down to my debugging console, same thing. I have what is 3 added to 7, what is 3 subtracted from 7, what is 3 times 7, what is 3 divided by 7, and what is this even. So it all went there and printed out good for me. If I wanted to change anything, it's easy because I can come up here and just look at it, and I know exactly where I'm at because I commented everything out. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some big numbers on here. I'm going to go down to multiplication. I'm going to type in 700 times 300. Let's see what comes up now. Well, we still got a number. That's our third one down there. Let's add some bigger numbers. Let's go 7,000 by 3,000. Reset, run. Still pretty good. Let's try 70,000 times 30,000. I'm up to some big numbers, but it's still going. Let's try 700,000 by 300,000. And it looks like it's stopping here now. Let's just try one more 0 on each and see if we get a bigger number. How are we going to check it? Well, I really have 1, 2, 3 threes left, so I can use that to kind of see if I'm still going. Reset, run. Oh, I'm still going here. Let's keep adding zeros. It's actually kind of fun. All right, we're almost there. Let's add 2 this time. Reset, run. It's still going. Let's add 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Reset, run. Now we're on our exponents there. Scientific. Let's take away 1. from each. Still in exponents one more time. The last time we added 3, it looks like we only needed 1. There we are. Let's count these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's a lot. So about 21 numbers is about all it'll store until it goes into the scientific method. Let's see if that works for our division too. If you look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros. So I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hit reset run. That's still pretty good. Let's add a couple more zeros. Still not into the scientific. We might not run into it. Let's just add a whole bunch of zeros here. Still nothing. We're just going to get a smaller and smaller number. Let's mess with our parentheses and see if anything happens there. I'm going to add 4 zeros to each. Oh, we missed a 0 on this one. Let's hit reset run. There we are. I'm sure we can keep going up. Really, let's try multiplying instead of dividing. So I'm going to use the multiplication sign. You can see that's what we used here in our multiplication problem. Reset run. Let's take this times a whole bunch of 4s. Couple more here. And we're back up to the scientific method. Let's look back at our questions here. So it says in multiplication, what's the biggest number you can store? Well, we can go up to the scientific method and we can do some crazy big numbers. But as you remember, it was about 21 numbers we got on there. Using subtraction, what's the lowest number you can go? Well, we went up to pretty low. We can go up to 21 or 20 points past the decimal. And using parentheses, make a crazy big one. We did 1.42 to the 22nd power. So I think we really played around, learned a lot in this lesson. I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's see if we missed anything or if code.org wants us to do anything else. Nope. That's all. Good job, kids. All right. I'll see you on the next lesson.